good, guys? Welcome back to another video, or probably for you guys, my first video. So, people, today we're learning about algebra 1. I mean, algebra 2. Excuse me right there, we'll keep rolling. So, some of you might say, what is factor form of quadratic? So, that's why I'm here to explain. And my fellow partner behind the camera. So, factor form of a quadratic expresses the equation as a product of two linear factors. Let me just take these out real quick. Just take these out of the way. So y'all know vocab we're today. Two vocab words that you all have to keep in mind for today's video is zeros of a graph. Basically what this is where the output of the function is set to 0, also known as y equals 0, also known as the x-intercept. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Another vocab that y'all should be having in mind is zeros product of property, also known as if a to parentheses b is equal to 0, or a equal to 0, or b or both. Example
So I'm going to the whiteboard. I'm gonna put the example equation. So f parentheses x parentheses. I'm going back to get the paper so I can remember. Equals x minus 2 parentheses x minus 4 parentheses. So how we're gonna solve this and get to put it on the graph? We're gonna swap the x for the 2. So f parentheses 2 parentheses equals 2 minus 2 parentheses 2 minus 4. Then you'll get parentheses 0 negative 2. And then we're going to do for the bottom the same but with the 4. So f parentheses 4 parentheses equals 4 minus 2. And for this one, I kind of messed up. Forgot to put the 4 instead of a 2. Forgot to put the 4. So it's supposed to be 4 minus 4. So then after here, you're going to get 2 over 2, 4. 2 and 0, My bad, guys. So right here, silly goose. I kind of messed up. I was kind of in a rush, so I forgot how to do it. So see right there. So now we're gonna put on the graph. For how to put on the graph, instead of how on the side we said x minus 2 and x minus 4, those are the x-intercepts. So on the graph you're gonna do x 2 0. There's 2 dots. The second dot 4 0, and that's how you do the.
Thanks, Miguel, for
quadratic.
showing us
Boom, the x-intercepts.
factored form of a quadratic. Now, I'm going to be showing you how to solve a problem. I have 2 example problems here, and I will be going through each step. First up, we have our factored form. For this problem, we have x minus 6 and x plus 7. What you're going to want to do is, since it's in parentheses, you're going to want to multiply. So you get x2 from multiplying these plus 7x plus 6x, minus 6x, and minus 56. Then you solve combine like terms if there's any in the problem. And now, to get our factored form, we're going to need to figure out 2 numbers that equal 56, but also add to equal 1. So you can easily use a x puzzle here. As you can see, as you can see, we got the same factor. Now what you're going to want to do is put them back in parentheses and equal them to 0. Then take them out of the parentheses and treat them like a normal x problem. So as you see here, I added 6 and we got x plus 6, or x equals 6. And and we did the same over here. X equals -7. So those are both x-intercepts. So you can place them on your graph here. As you can see, right, -7 and -6. Now for the last problem, I decided to go for a more wild one, where I got x minus 4 and x plus 12. This problem is going to be a little longer. As you can see here, I just did the same that I did on this problem, and I combined like terms, but it's not going to be as easy since this last problem there was 1, but we have 8 here. We just treat it like the same problem, use an X puzzle, and then equal it to 0, and then put those on